Dracula would recover all the day of Wallachia in 1475, although he would not retain it for long. One evening, as the blue skies began trading with black darkness, Vlad III Dracula was with his troops in the swamplands, the same swamplands where his father was beheaded. They were making their way back home. Dracula was sure he had heard something, convinced something was there, and he would be the one to slay it. He waved back his troops. He crept closer and closer to the tree. As he rounded the first tree, sword drawn, he was stopped dead in his tracks by the beast of a man. A man he suddenly recognized. Before he could say a word, a sword came straight down through the top of his head, all the way to his nose. All the hatred, the abandonment, the teasing, and all the feelings of not belonging that he and his mother endured flowed from the hands of an emotional Eddie Brick through the sword that dealt us justice and coming to rest on the head of the one that belonged to the begin with, Vlad III Dracula. Then, without missing a beat, Eddie Brick took that sword and followed through with a swing across Dracula's neck. And the head flipped several times before racing to the ground. At first, Eddie grabbed that head. Then, realizing he was letting his emotions get the best of him, he dropped it and he was gone. An Ottoman patrol, which had been in the area, heard the commotion and headed that way. Dracula's troops, not knowing what had happened, heard the patrol coming, so they took cover in the tree. The patrol found Dracula laying there, his head down around his feet. They barely recognized Dracula, his head almost cut in half. They gathered him up, looked around for others. They knew someone had to have killed Dracula. Still, after searching for quite some time, they decided to head out. They took the head and presented it to Mahim II, and they impaled the body out in the thicket, away from all, right where he belonged. Mahim and the constable set the head out in front of the gate for all to see.